Now, if you're somebody like me who does like going out a lot, then there's good news for people like me and you. There is a big relief as far as diners are concerned. So every time you go out, you could be saving a lot more. Let me tell you how. Now, the debate over a service charge has been going on for the longest time. Consumers for the longest time have said that this should not be forced on us, while restaurants and hotels have said this actually goes for the betterment of staff and their workers. Now, what has the CCPA essentially done? They've issued new guidelines and they've gone on to say that this component of your bill, which is the service charge, is not going to be compulsory anymore. It is going to be voluntary or at the consumer's discretion. Now, before we get into this debate and what these guidelines are, let's quickly first understand what essentially is a service charge. Now, if you look at a bill anytime you go out, it has various components on it. And one of the components on the bill that you would find is a service charge, other than the tax and the GST as well. Now, the service charge by restaurants and hotels are charged because they feel this could be used for the betterment of, either salaries or wages of their staff, and also for a morale boosting activity as well. But consumers have said the time is not easy for a lot of people. A lot of expenses have increased. Inflation is an all-time high. So if I like the service of the staff or the workers, make this a voluntary option for us. So what has the CCPA essentially done? They've now gone on to say that yes, now the service charge is not going to be mandatory. So the next time you actually go out to eat, you could be saving a lot of money. But this also comes with a caveat, because now the restaurant authorities like the NRAI or the FHRAI or various other hotel bodies are now challenging this. They are saying this is going to be a big setback, not just for the industry at large, but for the workers as well. And their argument is this. They're saying this is an industry that was impacted heavily by the pandemic. And at a time when we're just coming back, getting our feet on, this will be a big setback. The other argument that is being made by these bodies is that this actually helps us in paying our staff better. Once you take this component away, what will happen to their pays as well as their salaries? But consumers have gone on to say that what if I don't like the service of the staff? Even then, why should I be forced to pay this? Now, where did this debate actually begin? Multiple consumers had written to various grievance portals saying that nobody is actually taking my permission or telling me that I'm supposed to pay this charge. Here the counter from hotel bodies and restaurants has been that because it's mentioned on the menu, it's an understanding that you will be paying for it. Now the restaurant bodies today are taking a lot of legal advice as well, and they will be challenging it. The other big concern here is, and I've spoken to a lot of restaurant owners and hotel bodies, the worry now is that while consumers today are celebrating that one component of the bill has gone away, will this actually now result in an increase in the food bill at large? Well, that's a big possibility, because if you need to cover the cost as far as the service charge or that amount that was reaching the restaurants, where will they make this up from? It is a possibility now that they could increase the base prices as far as items on the menu are concerned.